Hello grade 5, this is Miss Susan. Today's topic is about volume of rectangular prism. Lesson 11.8. And our essential question is,
how can you use an everyday object to estimate the volume of a rectangular prism?
okay, so we're gonna learn today how we can estimate and calculate the volume of a rectangular prism. And a rectangular prism is a solid and a 3D shape which has 3 dimensions: the length, the width, and the height. So we're gonna figure out the volume of any rectangular prism means the space that this shape is occupied. Okay, so let's see how we can calculate its volume.
Let's work through a problem and find the volume of a prism.
Okay,
Yuan built a rectangular prism using 1-inch cubes. The prism has a base that is a rectangle and has a height of 5 cubes. What is the volume of the rectangular prism Yuan has built? Let's unlock the problem.
So, do you remember how we used to calculate volume by counting how many cubic units inside this volume? So in areas, we count how many square units inside this area, but however, the volume, we calculate how many cubic units inside the volume of the shape or inside the 3D shape. So let's calculate how many cubic units inside the volume.
Yuan's prism has 5 layers since it has a height of 5 cubes. How many inch cubes are in each layer?
So first we calculate how many cubes in each layer, then we multiply it by the number of layers. So how we can calculate how many cubic units inside the base layer? The base layer has how many rows? 5 rows. By how many in each row? There are 3 cubes inside each row. So we're gonna multiply 5, which is the length, by 3, which is the width, to find how many cubic units inside the base. Let's see.
Each layer has 3 rows of 5 cubes, so each layer has 15-inch cubes.
If you multiply 5
you can use a table to find the total volume for all 5 layers of the prism. You know that one layer of the prism has 15 cubes. Now we can complete the table by adding 15 cubes for each additional layer.
For 2 layers, you add another 15 to give you 30. For 3 layers, you will add another 15 to be 45. For 4 it would be 60, and for 5 would be 75. So it's how many cubes in all?
What rule can you use to find the volume of the 5-layer prism?
The number of cubes in the base multiplied by how many layers in all, which is the height.
To find the volume, you multiply the height of the prism, 5 cubes, by the number of square units in each layer, 15. The number you multiply the height by represents the area of the base, or the number of cubes in each layer. So the volume of Yuan's rectangular prism is 75 cubic inches.
Be aware that it's called cubic inches. It used to be cubic unit, but the unit here is inches, so we substitute it by inches. That's why it's called cubic inches. We call it cubic inches. However, it is the exponent of inches by 3. This means I multiply inch by inch by inch because I have 3 dimensions, all dimensions by inches. That's why I have the exponent 3, and we call it, yes, bravo, cubic inches. So again, we use 2 to find the volume of the shape or the rectangular prism. Find how many cubes inside the base or one layer, then multiplied by how many layers, which is the height. So first, how many cubes inside the base, this is called the area of the shape. And you can find it by calculating or multiplying how many rows by the number in each row, or in dimensions, the length by the width. So that's called the area of one layer. Then multiplied by the number of layers, which is 5 layers. Okay, Hope that you understood. Let's move forward.
Let's solve a problem and find volume using area and height. Tony stacks cube-shaped beads that measure 1 centimeter on each edge in a storage box. The box can hold 4 layers of 18 cubes with no gaps or overlaps. What is the volume of Tony's storage box? Let's unlock the problem.
First, see the givings here. The givings here that the unit is centimeter. So instead of say cubic unit, we will say cubic centimeter. That's the first giving. The second giving is how many layers? We have 4 layers, and that's the height of the shape. 4 layers. And the area of 1 layer is 18 cubes without gaps or overlaps, and that's the important condition about area. If you calculate the cubes, there shouldn't be any gaps or overlaps, then you can calculate it properly. So the area is 18, number of layers is 4. Now you want to find what is the volume of Tony's storage box. So can you find it? Let's see.
You know that each bead measures 1 centimeter on each edge. What is the area of the base of one bead?
The area is 18. Okay, so are you sure it's 18? Let's figure it out. How many rows here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. By the number in each row, which is the width, is 3. 1, 2, 3. So multiply 6 by 3. Is it 18? Right, as it's given here. So the area is 18.
The area of the base for each bead is 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter, or 1 square centimeter. Since 18 beads can fit in each layer, what is the area of the base of the box?
18 centimeter. Because
18 square centimeters. Each cube is 1 centimeter tall, and the box can fit 4 layers. What is the height of the box?
The height is given 4 layers. Mean 4 centimeter because the unit is in centimeter.
4 centimeters. You can multiply the area of the base by the height of the box to find the volume.
Okay, so multiply 18 by 4. It will
18 multiplied by 4 is equal to 72. So the volume of the box is 72 cubic centimeters.
Centimeter, not cubic unit. Cubic centimeter means centimeter with exponent 3. That's why we multiplied. Because we multiplied centimeter with exponent 2 by centimeter with exponent 1 give us centimeter with exponent 3, and this called cubic centimeter. Let's move to another example.
Let's find the volume of the rectangular prism. First, you'll need to find the area of the base.
Area of the base.
What are the length and width?
Okay, the length is 4 squares. The width is 5 squares. So it's a 20 in all. 20 inches
Correct.
square.
The length of the rectangular prism is 4 inches, and the width is 5 inches.
So it is
Using these dimensions, what is the area of the base?
20 square inches.
Good job! You can get the base area by multiplying the length by the width.
So inch multiplied
What is
by
the
inch
prism's
is
height?
square inches. The height is 3 inches. The unit is in inches.
Correct. The height is 3 inches. Now you can calculate the volume.
Okay, how we multiply? Put the 0, multiply the 2 digits together. 2 times 3 is equal 6. So it is 60. And the unit here is cubic inches. That's why, because I multiplied square inches by inches, give me cubic inches.
Excellent! You can calculate the volume by multiplying the base area by the height, or the length times the width times the height. Now try your homework on your own with the personal math trainer. It includes the exercise you saw at the beginning of the lesson.
The lesson was super duper easy. I wish that you understood it as it should be. Thank you grade 5 for watching my video.
Thanks for
See you
helping
next
us figure
lesson.
out how much dirt fits in the truck's bed. Come back and see us again.
Bye.